Wow. It has really been 10 months after I'm a product manager now. If you're here watching this video, you're probably wondering what does product manager actually do every day. So in this video, I'm gonna share with everyone what do I actually do on a daily basis outside of job description. Hi everyone, for those people who just stumble upon this channel, my name is Tina. In this channel, I share my day in life as a product manager in big tech, and also I share how I transitioned from product manager without experience. So if you're interested in those topics, stay around, check it out, and let's hang out. Wow, it has really been 10 months after I'm a product manager now. It's crazy. I can't believe I actually did it. Growing up, I always have self-doubt. I think it's because of growing up in Asian culture. I remember when I was going to school, my teachers are always very strict. Instead of giving a lot of encouragement, they just give us a lot of criticism for feedback. So I always feel like I can never do anything and everything in life. Nothing that I want to do, I can actually accomplish it. So the fact that I am officially a product manager now, I just want to say good job, Tina. And also for whoever out there, if you already accomplished what you want to accomplish, take a moment and just thank yourself. Pat yourself on the back a little bit. For context, I transitioned from customer success background to product manager 10 months ago. In this video, I break down how I did it step by step. So if you're interested in breaking into product but don't know what to do, check it out. So, what does product manager actually do? So I was talking to my product manager friend who is working for Meta. He has very specific tasks that he performs as a product manager. He doesn't really need to write one pager. He doesn't really need to write Jira tickets. And when I was talking to my other friend who works for Oracle, she doesn't have to create customer persona. So that just being said that every product manager depends on which company that you work at. You might have different roles and responsibility. And in here, I want to share what I actually do at my current company as a product manager. So the first thing, it's Daily Standup. Daily Standup, I think it's quite common across products. So how Daily Standup works is every day, the product manager, engineer, and designer will go into this meeting, and every day everyone will share their status update. So engineer will take turns to give updates on the tickets that they were working on prior. Do they have any roadblocks? Do they have any updates? This specific example, I really appreciate and really love my team because I feel like my team are just so collaborative. Junior people will ask questions, be like, hey, I need help, can someone help me? And then senior people will just be very kind and wholesome. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, I can help you. And in this way, senior people can start developing their coaching skill, and it will help junior people to just get better at coding. Daily Stand-Up, we kind of share updates in life as well. It doesn't have to be all professional. Some people share personal update. For example, one of my colleagues, she's getting married soon, so she's gonna be off for a week. Another thing that I do is PD meeting. And PD meeting, PD stands for product, engineer, and design. So on a weekly basis, we gather together in one meeting to talk about what are the newer problems that we identify in our user research or just by talking to the customers. We might be sharing some of the design file or solution with the engineers. This is actually a very good way to resolve conflict. So if you're currently interviewing at different tech companies, people might ask you, how do you resolve conflict? How do you handle conflict? So bring up the potential solutions and potential designs with the engineers and just get their buy-in, and then really talk about what we are trying to solve. Engineers will give you a really good lens of if this solution they are proposing is feasible or not. And sometimes engineer will actually give you a better solution. So in our PD meeting, we just talk about what's upcoming and what are potential solutions and how do we go about solving them. Yeah, that's PD meeting. So the third thing I do is creating one pager. So I talked about in the PD meeting, we will brainstorm solution. Once the solution is finalized, it's my job to create one pager. So what one pager entail is that I will have to break down the solution by pieces. And for each specific feature, I need to write acceptance criteria. In my earlier video, people asked me how do I write one pager. So I am just going to make a quick example. So say for example, I am creating the product for a Facebook post. So you know like how you can write posts and share about your life status on Facebook? So So imagine I'm a product manager at Facebook if I were going to build this product. So in my one pager, I will break down the one pager by user story and features breakdown. For user story, in this case, I will write something about, for example, as a user, I want to write a post on my Facebook field to share my life update with all my Facebook friends. And underneath it, I will break down the Facebook post by features. And if we look at the Facebook post features, here you can see it contains a bug itself where people can write stuff. It contains, you can add locations, you can react as an emoji, or you can share feeling. So that's just all the little mini features. So I will have to break them down. So first will be the post, second will be the emoji, third will be a tag for the places. And in here, without making the video too long, I'm gonna take the post as an example of how I write acceptance criteria. So for the post, I will write something about, say for example, for the post, people can only write and type up to 100 words. So I will write something about the text cannot be longer than 100 words. And if, say for example, maybe if we support every languages except Mandarin, then I will say, a user can type all the characters and languages except Mandarin. And another example could be emoji. So if user wanna type in emoji in the chat box, I will say emoji is accepted and then it will show in the post. So this is just a really quick example of how I will write it. If people are interested, I can do a more detailed one-pager breakdown. After writing everything, I will just walk the team through the one-pager and then people can ask questions and then the engineers will take my one-pager away and then just start creating tickets on how to build the product. The fourth thing that I do as a product manager is I will have to run a bi-weekly sprint review. So what is bi-weekly sprint review? So bi-weekly sprint reviews, we bring the important stakeholders that include go-to-market strategy teams, the customer support team, just bring everyone together so then we can share what we have been building for the last sprint. And if there are any demos, so we can showcase the demos. That's actually the best visualized way to showcase your work. What's a little bit different in my personal sprint reviews meeting is that the product that I'm working on right now, we have two product managers working on the same product. Just so if you're interested, I'm working at this accounting tech company to help business owners keep track of expense and bills. And my job is to help these business owners to create bills faster and easier. So since we have two product managers, we want to make sure that during the sprint review, our team can showcase what we're working on. So then the other team kind of know in the sense of if I'm building something that's gonna counter their product performance or toe tapping, we are fully aware. The fifth thing that I do as a product manager is retro meeting. Initially, when I first joined, my team was really new. So we kind of have the retro meeting every 2 weeks, so every sprint. But now our team is more mature. We have been working together for 10 months. We make the retro meeting to become a once a month cadence. And retro meeting is actually my favorite meeting of my pod because I feel if you're working for a corporate job and then you are spending, 40 hours a week, or actually more than 40 hours a week, you want to make sure that you are working for a very safe and a place where you can be vulnerable. And I think my team does really well in that. Every retro meetings, we come to the place where we are giving each other constructive feedback on how we can work together better, more efficient, more agile. And we create this space where we allow each other to ask questions without me feeling dumb. In the retro, we give kudos. Most recent example is that we're talking about standardizing how we write tickets. So when someone write a ticket, we follow the same format so that when the next person have to pick up the ticket, they can just quickly jump in and start building stuff. So yeah, these are the 5 things that I do as a product manager. This is actually a part 1 of the video. Without making the video too long, if you're interested in the part 2 of the PM roles and responsibility, please hit the like button and comment below to let me know that you're interested in part 2 so I can film more video about it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my video so YouTube algorithm can send you more content that you're interested in. And most importantly, if you have made it this far, I think if you're interested in this video, you might be also interested in a day in life as a product manager, which I'll link it there. But for right now, thank you so much for watching and talk to you later. Bye! Okay, so behind the scene, I actually have a question. I recently purchased this new plant that I think is so beautiful, which is called dwarf umbrella dwarf. But basically, I bought it from the store, and it started getting brown and it started having falling leaves like this. Anyone knows how I can fix it? I will be very appreciated because I think this plant is absolutely beautiful and I don't want it to die. I reported it. I don't know if that's the reason. Let me know if you know the answer. Bye!